Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, working harder, hustling longer, running faster. Yet somehow, money just keeps slipping away. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they lack opportunity. It's because they're playing the wrong game. From a very young age, we're all taught one simple rule: work more, earn more. It seems logical, right? This idea is drilled into us. So, what do? We chase promotions, we start side hustles, we work overtime. We look for shortcuts, but here's the fundamental truth that most people miss: money doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards leverage, it rewards patience, and most importantly, it rewards behavior. The core difference is this: most people chase income. They focus on the next paycheck, the next bonus. Wealthy people, on the other hand, chase systems. They build structures that generate income for them. That one difference changes everything. It's the pivot point between a life of financial struggle and a life of financial freedom. The problem isn't the desire for more money, it's the method we use to get it. We're taught to be hunters, constantly seeking the next meal, when we should be learning to be farmers, cultivating a harvest that feeds us for a lifetime. Think about it. Chasing money creates immense pressure. This pressure creates a sense of urgency. And that urgency, that feeling that you need to make it happen right now absolutely destroys your judgment. It's like trying to make a delicate decision while a fire alarm is blaring in your ear. When people are in this chase money mode, what happens? They rush decisions. They see an opportunity and jump without thinking. They ignore risk. They don't look at the downside because they're so focused on the potential upside. They follow trends, jumping on whatever is hot at the moment, from crypto to real estate, without any real understanding. And they spend emotionally. That new car or that expensive vacation feels like a reward for all the hard work, even if it sets them back financially. They want fast results, so they accept bad trades. They trade their time for a little more cash, they trade their peace of mind for a bit more income, and they trade long-term security for short-term gratification. But money doesn't move toward desperation, it moves toward discipline. It's attracted to a calm, steady hand, not a frantic, grasping one. The more you chase it, the faster it seems to run away. It's a paradox. To attract money, you have to stop chasing it. Let me tell you a story. Imagine two people, both with the exact same goal: financial freedom. Let's call them Alex and Ben. Alex is the hard worker. He's the first one in the office and the last one to leave. He takes on every extra project, works weekends, and has 3 different side hustles. He's always tired, always stressed, but he believes his relentless effort will eventually pay off. He has no real plan, just the mantra, work harder. Now, let's look at Ben. Ben also wants financial freedom, but his approach is completely different. He slows down. Instead of just working more hours, he uses his evenings to learn new, high-value skills. He reads about investing. He studies how businesses work. He builds systems. He automates parts of his side hustle so it can run without him. He invests a small, consistent amount of money every single month, no matter what the market is doing. He has a plan. Fast forward 10 years. Alex is completely burned out. He's made more money along the way, sure, but he's spent most of it trying to cope with the stress. He's exhausted, and he's no closer to freedom than when he started. He's trapped on a hamster wheel of his own making. Ben, on the other hand, is free. The skills he learned allowed him to get a better job, which he eventually left because the systems he built, his automated side hustle, and his investment portfolio are now generating more than enough income to support his lifestyle. He has time, he has peace, and he has wealth. The difference wasn't their ambition. Both were highly ambitious. The difference was their direction. Alex was running in a circle, while Ben was walking up a staircase. Most people play the money game just like Alex. It's a simple, exhausting loop. You earn, you spend, and you repeat. There's no pause. There's no strategy. There's no ownership of assets. You're just a conduit for money to flow through. The wealthy, like Ben, play a completely different game. Their game has more steps. You earn, you save, you invest, and then you wait. That last step, waiting, is the hardest part. It's the most boring part. It lacks the instant gratification our society craves. And that is precisely why most people never win the game. They get impatient. They see their friends buying new things. They see the market go down and panic. They can't stand the quiet, slow process of wealth accumulation. They abandon the strategy just before it starts to work. So, what is the secret? It's the quiet way to build wealth. Quiet wealth builders operate on a different set of principles. First, they think long-term. They're not thinking about next month. They're thinking about the next decade. Their decisions are planted like seeds, not thrown like confetti. Second, they avoid comparison. They don't care what car their neighbor is driving or what vacation their co-worker is taking. They know that comparison is the thief of joy and the destroyer of wealth. They run their own race. Third, they stay boring. Their investment strategy isn't exciting. It's usually a mix of low-cost index funds and solid assets. It's not a conversation starter at parties, but it works. They prioritize consistency over excitement. Fourth, they protect their capital. Their primary goal isn't to get rich quick, it's to not get poor ever. They avoid unnecessary risks and focus on preserving what they have. And finally, they let time do the work. They understand the power of compound interest. They know that time, when combined with consistent investment, is the most powerful wealth-building force on the planet. They don't chase money. They position themselves so money has to find them. They create value. They build systems, and they invest wisely. Then they wait. Wealth grows where patience lives. So this all comes down to a crucial mindset shift. You need to stop asking the question, how can I make money faster? That question leads you down the path of urgency, risk, and burnout. Instead, start asking a different question, how can I build something that pays me longer? This could be a skill, a business, a brand, or an investment portfolio. The goal isn't speed, it's sustainability. It's about building a machine that works for you so you don't have to work forever. Fast money is loud, it shouts, it's flashy. It's the lottery win, the hot stock tip. Lasting money is quiet. It whispers, it's the dividend check that arrives every quarter, the slow and steady growth of a well-managed portfolio. One makes a good story, the other makes a good life. If you feel financially stuck, if you feel like you're running on a treadmill and getting nowhere, I want you to know it's not because you aren't trying hard enough. It's almost certainly because you've been chasing money instead of taking the time to understand it. Slow down, build systems, think long-term. This is the quiet way. This is the quiet money mindset. If this idea changed how you see money, even just a little bit, consider staying with this channel. We don't chase here. We build. Thanks for watching.